Now, the next move here is you want to develop triggers. Develop triggers. Can you read this one?
Triggers. Easily memorable information means it's top of mind and tip of the tongue.
Okay, so if you can think about this, it's easily memorable information means it's top of the mind and tip of the tongue. A couple examples. You know that really, really weird song called Friday?
Yeah.
It's Friday,
Yeah.
Friday. You know? And many people have said that's the worst song of all time.
But how many views did it get on YouTube?
Yeah, what are some of the lyrics to that song?
I actually don't know the lyrics. Friday. It's Friday.
We're going to pull it up. We'll pull the lyrics up on the screen right now. And there's Socrates, there's Plato, there's some real deep thinkers out there. And then there's Rebecca Black. And she's talking about not knowing what she's going to eat for breakfast, and But anyway, this song, because we have a trigger that it's Friday, and most people are used to saying, thank God it's Friday, or it's Friday, I'm so excited the weekend's here, whatever. Every Friday, people are on YouTube looking for a song, like a Friday song, or typing in Friday, and they would find her song, and they're like, this song's insane. But they would view it over and over and over again, but it was a trigger. Another example you could think of is maybe you've been to the state fair.
Yeah.
I don't know if you go to the state fair. Do you go to the state fair?
I haven't been in ages, but I used to go when I was younger all the time.
I'm a big sucker for the butter sculptures.
Yeah?
Anything that they make out of butter, I kind of want to just look at it and marinate on that. But anyway.
You guys sound like you have cool state fairs here.
Man, I just love the butter sculptures. I'm just telling you, I see something made out of butter.
I've never seen a butter sculpture.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, you got to go to the Minnesota State Fair. What they'll do is they'll make a human or a cow or some sort of animal, some sort of design out of butter, and they'll carve it out. And I'm just, anyway, but that's what I'm a sucker for at state fairs. But when you go to these events, what happens is at this event, you'll smell like cookies, and you're like, and there's deep fried stuff, but you smell some cookies. And example, like it could remind me of my grandma. Because my grandma Myrna, who's no longer with us, but she would make these unbelievable chocolate chip cookies. So when you go to the state fair, you're walking around and you get that, and you're like, oh, and you think of grandma because it triggers that idea. So if you could post things that trigger ideas from your customers, that is what you'd want to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so basically I need to sit down and think of ideas that, like maybe through just video. I'll go into that later, but But yeah, basically I need to post things through video that trigger maybe memories or just trigger some sort of, I don't know.
Well, here's an example. What part of the wedding makes the bride cry every time? I mean, because you've done some weddings, and I've done some weddings. What part of the wedding is not? I'll kind of sketch it out for a second, okay? Maybe you tell me. Somebody,
well, there's a bunch of parts, but I could think of a few parts.
Somebody here sees somebody over here.
Yeah, I was going to say the first look. I was going to say that. Okay. I was going to say the first look.
The bride sees the groom for the first time.
Exactly.
And the bride's like, and the groom's like, and the bride's like, and the groom's like, right? Every time.
Wait, how's the groom?
The groom's like,
oh, okay.
He does a side swipe where he kind of licks his lip, kind of.
Okay.
And the bride's like, anyway, you go through, and then her mom's like, don't cry, your mascara, it's everywhere. Do not cry, your mascara is everywhere.
I thought you were talking about the part where the bride's yelling at everybody. That's what I thought you were thinking of.
The bridezilla moment?
Yeah, I mean the bridezilla moment. That's perfect for triggering things.
Well, let me give you an example. If you shared the footage of the bride seeing the groom for the first time, you just shared that clip for your weddings, I guarantee you people will share it.
Yeah.
Because it will trigger, oh, I remember when I got married, or I remember when my friend got married, or oh, this is so awesome. So for you, as an action item, I would do that.
Okay.
Because it will trigger that.
Cool.
Making sense?
Yeah, perfect.
All right.